I have three visions for India. In 3,000 years of our history, people from all over the world have come and invaded us, captured our lands, conquered our minds. From Alexander onwards, the Greeks, the Turks, the Mughals, the Portuguese, the British, the French, the Dutch, all of them came and looted us, took over what was ours. Yet we have not done this to any other nation. We have not conquered anyone. We have not grabbed their land, their culture, their history, and tried to enforce our way of life on them. Why? Because we respect the freedom of others. That is why my first vision is that of freedom. I believe that India got its first vision of this in 1857, when we started the War of Independence. It is this freedom that we must protect and nurture and build on. If we are not free, no one will respect us. My second vision for India is development. For 50 years we have been a developing nation. It is time we see ourselves as a developed nation. We are among the top 5 nations of the world in terms of GDP. We have 10% growth rate in most areas. Our poverty levels are falling. Our achievements are being globally recognized today. Yet we lack the self-confidence to see ourselves as a developed nation, self-reliant and self-assured. Isn't this incorrect? I have a third vision. India must stand up to the world. Because I believe that unless India stands up to the world, no one will respect us. Only strength respects strength. We must be strong not only as a military power, but also as an economic power. Both must go hand in hand. 4 milestones in my career. 1, 20 years I spent in ISRO. I was given the opportunity to be the project director for India's first satellite launch vehicle, SLV-3. The one that launched Rohini. These years played a very important role in my life as a scientist. 2. After my ISRO years, I joined DRDO and got a chance to be part of India's guided missile program. It was my second bliss when Agni met its mission requirements in 1994. 3. The depth of atomic energy and DRDO had a tremendous partnership in the nuclear tests on May 11th and 13th. This was the third bliss. 4. An orthopedic surgeon visited my lab and asked for help to make lightweight calipers for children. In 3 weeks, we made floor reaction orthosis 300-gram calipers. The joy of seeing children walk freely was my fourth bliss. Reflection on India's strengths. Why is the media here so negative? Why are we in India so embarrassed to recognize our own strengths, our achievements? We are such a great nation. We are first in milk production. We are number 1 in remote sensing satellites. We are the second largest producer of wheat. We are the second largest producer of rice. There are millions of such achievements, but our media is only obsessed with bad news and disasters. A call for introspection. Why are we as a nation so obsessed with foreign things? Do we not realize that self-respect comes with self-reliance? Let us ask ourselves, why do we respect and conform to foreign systems in other countries but fail to do so in our own? Why do we expect the government to clean up after us but refuse to take responsibility for our actions? A message to all Indians. Let us not mortgage our conscience to money. Let us ask, as J.F. Kennedy once said, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Let us do what India needs from us. Thank you. Abdul Kalam.